This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forwards. Keep blinking. Oh, this is fascinating. Oh, a boat. I want to go to there. Put me on the boat. Why am I drowning? Ah!
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
I've just become suddenly aware of how much I blink.
Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
I like this guy.
I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them.
Oh.
I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
What happened to your ear?
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't,
So I'm already dead?
I eat seagull for dinner again, and you... well... we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. No, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
Oh, they're former souls.
Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Compelling argument, sir.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And
So
that's
if
where
he
you come
eats
in.
seagulls, if he
Your
fails,
life.
and you get turned into seagull,
gonna
then
show
get
what
ready for
you-
dinner, I guess.
I
Yeah.
want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
What made me great?
Just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time.
I've become aware of just how much I blink.
Could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is... And just
Wow.
try to enjoy it this time.
No, it's really hard not to blink now.
Look at that sun.
Oh, I'm so aware of my
Long
blinking.
day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
Hi. Am I a kid? Is that my mom?
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Mother.
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it here? No.
Oh, this is
Hey.
hard.
Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
Are you my dad?
You have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It'll really be something to see how he grows.
That is actually quite a sweet
Man,
little
the
idea.
zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Benny, 1 year old.
What was that beep? You know what's odd? So I fear this battery isn't even working. Load memory stick.
Oh, he 100% didn't record it. Bye, Dad.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was
Yeah! Bath time!
Sounds good, honey.
Oh, hi, Dad.
To my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
Wait. Oh my god, it follows my mouse!
I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I worry that might have something to do with it.
Oh, this is like the ship that saved my soul. Fuck, I blinked.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
Oh, I can see it. In the cloud.
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right. No.
I want to play in that little car so badly. I used to have one of those.
Doesn't really matter, I guess. Whether he's smart or not. As long as he's happy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. But I still think he's going to be smart.
Ah.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry.
I love boats.
I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Life through the eyes of a child. Mom?
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
No, it's a boat.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint it.
Oh. I'm trying not to fight blinking too much because I feel like that's against the nature of the game.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
I used to play an instrument. I used to play the saxophone.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
Same.
Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard.
What?
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet.
I love this cat.
New cat?
Richard,
What?
his cat?
Yeah, I just mean for now. Of course we're not gonna keep him.
Right. I believe that. I know where this is going.
For now, honey. But another thing I'll just say quickly. You build up a resistance to allergies over time.
Ernie.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
Dee dee dee.
Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
This might be the most innovative game I've seen in a long time.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
What is interesting is that whatever you're not focusing on actually goes out of focus. So when your eyes switch to looking at, like, going from Ernie to the mum, you are inclined to blink. Oh! Where's Ernie? Where's my cat? Richard Brine. I'm cheaper than hiring movers. Trust me.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
Oh, that's my dad.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Oh, Greece, 100%.
Well, just remember to put on.
Oh. Oh, this is going to be a really emotional game now that I think about it. Like, we're going to see this guy's entire life through the blinks of an eye.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure, but
Fuck! I want to stay in these moments.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
don't worry. I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What
Oh,
could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We
That-
are fine.
that was not a nice angle to cut to. Hi, lovely scientist. Oh no, Ernie, don't. Ernie.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman.
Ellie Stevens,
Yes, that's true.
corporate accountant.
Go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
So I am 1, 2, 3. I'm 5. Okay. So the point of this game is that
called a metronome.
the moments
We use it to
skip
measure
every time
times
I
when
in the
it's
real
lost
world
in the
blink.
music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me.
Welcome
when I was
home,
about your
Dad.
age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
I agree with that,
So I
actually.
asked him,
That's why I make art.
what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Someone has a strange relationship. Oh no, this doesn't look good.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
I have a feeling that Granddad never made it.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal.
Yes, a camera!
buddy.
I'm in my department,
Turn around
finally.
now, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Mum does not look happy.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
No!
Ernie!
My cat!
I need you!
God, El, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Don't tell me my cat's gone. Oh, my
You're
cat's
saying it's
back.
a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But
My cat's...
boy,
My cat's
sure?
pregnant. We're gonna have kittens chat.
God, I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
It's pregante.
Jeez. I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Did we end up visiting Australia? Are we Australian?
Were you able to pick up the new book?
Ah, yes, Hot Wheels. I always loved Hot Wheels as a kid.
I meant Benny's book.
I love model sets because, you know, I have autism.
Expensive, right?
No. Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's
Oh, I can't look away, otherwise it skips too. Oh no. See, I'm really good at staring contests normally.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
It's Halloween!
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
It's almost Christmas.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Ah.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
I'm an inventive thinker, Mum.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I'm a good pianist, though. And I'm a surfer.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
The boat. From when I was a kid.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back and you up there.
You're not my house. You're not.
A crow! This game fucking knows me.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Hi, neighbor. I love this game. It's such an inventive
Why are you
idea.
always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
Nope, didn't manage.
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Oh, Christ.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
The class is world history.
Whew.
My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit,
Hey, neighbor.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor kid. We're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me, ever.
I
Love,
want
Chloe.
you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Okay. Now I will go on to the next
Stop
slide.
staring.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course. So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account,
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Hey, Mum.
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Is this a video game? What is this? I don't know, but I fucking love it. It's a video game. What a pleasant child. Yeah, video games.
Door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail.
Shut up, Chloe.
Okay, shut
It's
up, shut up.
Pokemon!
I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
We're doing it.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough.
Shut
I
up.
look so ugly. Ugh.
It's called a magnet school.
Barton Conservatoire of Music.
I know the change can be scary, but I just want
Since its founding in 1894 by Colwyn Garrett Barton, our preparatory has a single mission: to offer gifted children and adolescents the opportunity to realize their highest potential as leaders of the next generation of performing music. Our comprehensive curriculum includes private instruction with top faculty, studio classes and chamber music, music theory and history, as well as enrichment studies in the career development and personal presentation skills. Our preparatory provides the pre-college training essential for those truly exceptionally young performers like you who want to dedicate themselves to music with an eye on becoming a professional. We will help you reach your full artistic potential. So if you think you might have what it takes, come schedule an audition with us. Your bright future is waiting.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back?
Did we not get in? Bach, the well-tempered clavier, 48 preludes and fugue. Oh my god.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working
Mom?
this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Oh, this is gonna deal with parent expectation. As a former gifted kid, yikes. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
You guys are getting an insight into what what I was like as a child. Anubis.
Anubis.
Oh
in the
god, someone's
presence
gonna
of
die.
Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes,
Hey,
that's a she,
Mr.
the
Kid.
head of a
Oh,
crocodile, fur of a
Look at
lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour
I can't read
any
this.
of
Hey,
the
Betty.
deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure
Ew,
why I
why
don't
is
hear
he
more
so
Francis
scared
scribbling
looking?
right now.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Days until audition.
Worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard. Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. Why is he like that?
Ah. This is dealing with a lot of traumatizing shit.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Hey, Mom, stop writing me and just let me enjoy my life.
Turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I said...
Oh, my parents are gonna get divorced, aren't they? What do we do, chat? What do we do? Sorry, I don't have it in me to disappoint my mom.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear. Why, he's marvelous. How did you ever train such a young boy to play like that?
If he doesn't let you in after that, I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school.
Thanks,
I
Mom.
Hell, you were having so much fun up there.
I was under an immense
Not
amount
that
of
it felt
pressure.
Completely unrehearsed. I'm telling you. I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become. When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you say? I want to celebrate.
Hey, Mom, maybe you shouldn't put your entire expectations of your own life on a child. Just saying. Maybe that's the thing that bad parents do.
Sounds like you really nailed it, kiddo.
It's not a matter of him nailing it. He sounded like a professional musician. At 11 years
Stars.
old.
Now, that's your mother saying that. You know, she doesn't consider kids to be professional musicians.
Because they're not.
What are you talking about?
Performers, yes. Musicians? No, they are not musicians.
Destroyer Tour, Anaheim, July 81. I'm telling you, Ace Frehley was conjuring spirits.
You should have seen the look on that old jerk's face when he realized what he had on his hands.
You think he was impressed?
Richard! His dentures nearly fell out. His mouth was open so wide.
Mum's kind of a snob, yeah.
So what? Our kid's a prodigy?
I don't like that word. He sounded pretty good. That's all I'll say.
Sounds pretty goddamn prodigal to me.
How many beers have you had, Richard?
Just enjoy the beautiful night, will you?
Oh, I am. Believe me, I am.
We should do this more often.
Oh, trust me, I know. With summers like this, we should be doing this every night. Why don't we do this every night? How do you know?
You don't have to open it right now if you don't want to.
What do you mean?
Stay
Of course he
here.
wants to.
I just don't want him to feel pressure.
Sure. Open it whenever you want, sweetie. What does it say?
Give him time to read it.
Why are you being silent, Ben?
We regret we cannot offer you admission to our conservative program. We are proud that you were able to... We didn't get in.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sick.
Al, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh god, it's something awful.
I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just
Oh
maybe 5
my
minutes,
God.
kiddo, okay?
Do you think I'd get an achievement if I stuck this out for 5 minutes? No, because the clock's not moving. So if you're just joining us, for those of you who don't know, this is a game looking back through this character's life, Benny's, and every time I blink, time moves.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Where am I? Have I snuck out? I snuck out. The beach is all filled with crap right when I'm sick. Well, if that isn't literal storytelling, I don't know what is.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Please just let me have fun, Mum. Hey, so that stuff that never got given away. If you're too sick to go to school, you're too sick to enjoy your time. Yep, my parents were like that. I remember that one.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me? What's he doing?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Why isn't your son doing this, Al?
No. You don't think so? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is look at it.
He's really good too.
What about his piano?
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. You have to see how good he's got his violin.
Just show us after dinner.
I mean, if I let him.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Oh, a Mac. Art school application. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue your career in arts. That's inventive.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
I had a really weird bad cough and I had to stay home for over a month in junior high.
So don't just
I
sit
get
there
my...
slack, Jod. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
Should let you watch Scooby-Doo anyway. Nope.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch.
Oh, that's not how perspective works. Oh, great. I have to draw the naked man.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
God, you're a cunt. Has anyone ever told you that?
There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Feel each shape.
Oh, you fiend!
Awful art teacher.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Yay! I'm talented!
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear with talent like these, you may soon be swept away.
I hate this piece of art.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
You're not saying anything. You're just speaking gibberish.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Can I read the contract? No. Okay, now we're going my route.
Look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
I'm gonna go struggling artist on this.
Difficult artist. The best of us are. Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, Master, where will you fly? May I suggest some...
I had all of these, by the way,
This
chat.
American air can be stifling.
Okay, I am American. Am I in Greece?
Honey, stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think
Oh, hey, I'm famous.
Small places.
Well, it's kind of art. Not what I was going for, but it's alright. Oh, I'm driving.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin.
I was staying home from school if we had a fever or were throwing up, we got to stay home. Ah.
Entire career. Collectors, curators. How we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
And now we're a successful artist.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while. But really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting.
Tusara, this section of...
That's enough for me.
This section, Tusara, might be... or Tundra might be difficult for you, so... Feel free to drop out if you need to.
Single thing in the world my wife is most proud of.
We just kind of stumbled into that, so... I'm going to let anyone who needs to drop out for the next few minutes. And, yeah.
Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here? Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous.
Time to deal with depression, I think.
You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is...
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. Then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
Oh, God.
Feel her.
This is so depressing. Inspired by the musical compositions of his late mother, the composer Ellie Stevens, relatively unknown in her life, Bryn lifted his mother's work out
Your neighbor.
of obscurity with the creation of this piece. He's now considered to be one of the greatest composers of her
I just
time.
walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Hey, Chloe. God, this really is someone's just entire life.
Entire childhood, I was living next
And you know,
to
we
a
never really
bona fide
know
genius.
what people are
I should have
capable
guessed
of.
it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
With just those
Remember
little
when you
moments in
still
life.
drew my portrait even when I begged you not to? God, you were such a little jerk back then.
You were a
That
jerk.
drawing, you know? Oh my. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess.
It's interesting to think about, yeah, the
not to be
potential of
forward,
people.
But what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Oh, shit.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Ferryman?
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir.
Tonight is a night of deep conversations.
I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out, the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right.
Oh, this game comes at such an interesting time for me, chat. Because, as a lot of you know, I was, I had a job in the film industry. And I was laid off because of a lot of reasons. And now I don't have a job in the film industry. And, you know, I have a master's degree in film sitting just off the corner of the screen there for me. And I have a Best Film Award, a Best Documentary Award. There's another one in my living room. And For those of you who watched the Outer Wilds video, you know I'm going to be repeating a lot of what I said in that here, but ever since I was a kid, all I wanted was to make stories, you know? Write films, write books, write comics, write something. I actually agree a lot with this game, with some of its philosophy, that one of the reasons that we create things is so that we can create a legacy that lives on once we've gone. And I'm only 25. I'm relatively young compared to most people, but I'm in the weird place where I don't know what happens next for the first time in my life. Starting out, I very much like Benny. I was told, you're gonna go to university. You're gonna make something of yourself. Neither of my parents had the opportunity to go to college or university. My father joined the Navy straight out of high school. And my mother was a secretary up until I was born, when she chose to become a stay-at-home mum. And it's weird because my father, by a lot of accounts, did well. He's a fairly well-off man. He has a big house. His second wife and him have a decent relationship. But there's definitely this expectation that's still on me as a young adult to be like, I need to do something amazing. And I don't know if that's entirely because they wanted me to, or because I want to leave a legacy. And I feel like being 25 is pretty young to be thinking about creating a legacy. And it's just, this game is hitting in such an interesting way based on where I am socially. Because like I said, I'm without a job for the first time. I'm without education. I literally don't know what's coming next. The only consistency in my life right now is this stream. And the fact that my life is inherently inconsistent. I don't know what I want to do, but I just hope that it will be something that I'm proud of. Anyway, let's continue with the game, shall we?
For composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go.
If someone wants to catch that as a highlight, by the way, that would be really great for socials.
The soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster? Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
My personal motto that's got me through so
How
much
about
is
that
nothing lasts
neighbor girl?
forever, and to me that means
was
that
she
you
to
need to
you?
enjoy the good things while they're
Was she
here,
your
and you just need to stick out the
best
bad
friend
things.
or your first love? Now, be honest here.
Music became the only thing he truly cared about, even more than his best friend Chloe. And although he gave it everything he had, he was still rejected from the conservatory his mother desperately wanted. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she
Damn,
know,
ferryman.
she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I want to make something that lasts, is the annoying thing. I want something that will last, maybe not forever, but long after I'm gone.
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
What?
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Ferryman?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
Oh, God.
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy.
Hey, it's the first page.
not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you...
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
That's my belief. There it is.
Stay here.
We skipped something.
Your mother here on that phone call.
What did we miss?
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
There it is.
Oh.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
1 E and a 2 E. Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep...
Aha, this. The other thing that we forgot. Oh, that's blood. That's a lot of blood. Are we gonna deal with repressed memories? I love shit like this.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough.
Knew it.
So then you went to work. To make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard.
When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you say? I want to celebrate. Smell that air. It's such a beautiful night.
I get all this. We need...
And I'd find you adorable if only you didn't piss me off so much.
You hear that, Benny? Our entire relationship distilled into 2 lines.
Oh, come on. I was joking. You never piss me off.
Well, that's a lie.
Listen, I know I can be tough, but you know I'm never actually mad at either one of you, right?
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
We know.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just...
We can focus in. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer?
What's going on?
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
What happened?
I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? The point.
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
You ready, chat?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Oh god, did I die as a fucking child? Was that all a life
You were
I
sick
wish
for a long
I had?
time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this.
I love being
Promise.
disabled and having this thrown in my face.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Oh.
Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. Was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
And there's the
Why don't you write
eternal
the story of your
question.
life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
Oh no.
Music became the only thing he truly cared about, even more than his best friend, Chloe. Best friend? Okay, Benny. Is that why you didn't sneak out with me? Why not just tell me?
Oh
You
no.
realize I waited for you out in the alley for like an hour, right? Ugh. So anyway, back to the story, I guess. He'd love finger painting.
I never got
Be in
better.
there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're going to be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey, look, Chloe's awake.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now!
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. You feel that? That's me. That's your mom. That's Mama.
This really, I nailed it by accident. This is a game about people's potential.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
God, the fact you actually have to close your eyes. Yeah, it's just, I didn't expect to be punched in the fucking gut. Hope everyone in chat's doing okay.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now.
Like, viewers, if we have to close our eyes, I suggest you do it too, because it really fucking gets to you.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I haven't...
Hey, Benny. Buddy. Did you just throw something? Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall. You know, your mom's not mad at you. She's just... well, she's tired. Really tired, I think. You know, it's okay if you did throw your phone at the wall. Hell, I mean, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall a minute ago. You know what? Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall. You ready? Ha-ha! Did you hear that, Benny? Yeah, we should throw things more often. Cheaper than therapy, I can tell you that much.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but Yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here. And
I like our dad too.
that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again.
Oh,
By
great.
Closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Now what the entire weight of my life is to save my fucking parents' marriage. Fucking been there too.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Hey, Mom.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Get well soon. Oh, the medical equipment's becoming more and more. Hey. Our cat.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more.
It's a lot more meds.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
You want to be traumatized on a Friday night, chat? Welcome to the Skye Blacke streams. Ooh, a bunny.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe
Stay here.
if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my best friend. Love, Chloe. "21 months to Sarah." The game is punching me in the heart in like 8 different ways.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me.
Really enjoying the 35 gut punches in a row. Sorry, didn't you buy me this game? I swear it was you that got me this game. Missed you too, Sarah. Hope you're doing well, buddy. What a great visualization for pain. Ah, shit, hang on.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes.
Is it just me or does the ferryman sound like our dad?
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
20 quid that she looks like our mom.
I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this.
It's gonna be our mom.
I think.
What's weird is when I read MOM, I say mom. When I read MUM, I say mum. And when I speak normally, I say mum. But yeah, this is gonna be our mom. Dialectics are pretty interesting. I mean, this is the ferryman sounds like our dad. This is very clearly the childhood boat we used to play on. It's Ernie!
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
There she is.
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary
Mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be.
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out,
she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old,
he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he
hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world. And
he made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he
gave his parents hope. How he reminded them of exactly who they were.
After they had almost forgotten.
So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Close your eyes, chat.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Before your eyes. This game is dedicated to my father, Robert Harworth.
Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. When that chance comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong. In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, gripped tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not. You wanna make some money, give a kid to dad.
How do you even know what to say?
He has somebody. You're gonna feel the same.
How do you even know what to say?
And without him, you'll be thinking. He'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, gripped tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
The fact that I paused midway through the game to give this whole fucking eloquent speech about how I want to make something that lasts and leaves a legacy, and hi, my name's Skye Blacke, for those of you who don't know me. I am a writer, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a content creator, and this year, well technically last year, but this year, I was diagnosed as disabled. And I lost my job because I couldn't do what was needed of me. And I don't really know what comes next. And I don't know what I'm going to do now. Both in the day-to-day and in life. And, yeah. And I'm excited to find out whatever comes next. This was a really good game. Can't believe we've started the year with possibly the best game. That we might play. The fact that you are the controller as well, like your eyes are the controller, really make it such a personal experience. Well, that ripped out my heart.